I'm Bob Lucido, and you're back in the Bearcat Training Camp, where we're offering in-depth business building training for Team Beachbody Coaches. Let's talk a little bit about income generation today, okay? And in particular, how to generate a healthy and sustainable six-figure income as a Team Beachbody coach. I get asked this question all the time by coaches who are trying to build a business. What are the key components to building a six-figure income with this business opportunity? What are the rank requirements? How many times do I have to be recognized as an elite coach? How many months in a row do I need to earn Success Club? So on and so forth. Well, I want to share with you today what I believe to be the formula for building a strong, sustainable, dependable six-figure income under the Team Beachbody Coach business compensation plan. And I'm here to say to you that it's not rank specific, other than the diamond rank, which you'll hear about in a few moments. It's not dependent upon whether you've been recognized as an elite coach or not. It's not dependent upon whether you have, X million months of Success Club in a row. It is dependent mostly upon your ability to build your own successful phase one business and connect with at least two business partners and then duplicate that process. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean is step one is building your diamond business. And hopefully at this point you understand how to build a diamond business, but if you've made it to this video and somehow you don't quite understand that, please go back to the phase one videos and we've broken that down in great detail. But what I want to share with you today is what I call the diamond plus two philosophy. Okay? In order to build a diamond business, this is you up top, you need 4 personally sponsored coaches on each of the legs of your business, with 1 on each side achieving at least the rank of Emerald. Okay? And we all know how to get to Emerald, and again, if you don't know how to do that yet, please go back and review the earlier phase 1 videos. But these are people who are sponsoring 2 people themselves. We'll go ahead and draw those in. So this person has sponsored 2, and this person has sponsored 2, and these are your emeralds, and here's the build out of your diamond. Okay, so what do I mean by plus 2? What I mean is you need to build your diamond business and connect with 2 solid business partners who are going to do the same and who are going to share the same philosophy in their businesses. Okay? So you can make it to diamond, and these emeralds, maybe one of these is your spouse, and there's a video in the phase 1 section about why it's important to sign your spouse and how to sign your spouse and where to place your spouse. And then, one of these might be someone else who comes in and they've gone to emerald, but is not actually a business partner, is not actually someone who's here to build a business long term. Which means that you can have a diamond without the plus 2 that is not going to generate a long-term, sustainable income of the level that we're talking about. And in order to get to that level, it's not about how many stars you add to this diamond. It's not about how many of the recognition programs that you've qualified for. It's not about how well you've developed your retail sharing. The key to building income is going to be locked in your ability to connect with the 2 business partners. Now, why am I saying that? Because under the compensation plan, under Team Cycle Bonus, a diamond can earn up to $2,000 a week. Okay? There's your six-figure income right there. It's not about being a multi-star diamond. It's not about any of the other recognition programs. It's about a diamond that maxes out the team cycle bonus potential. So how do we do that? We connect with two business partners, one to be placed on each side of your business, okay? And there are some videos in the phase one stuff that talk about stacking and some other principles, and you can go back and go ahead and listen to those and get more precise about how you place. But under this philosophy, you're starting with your diamond plus two business partners, and you want them placed one on each leg. Now, how you build from there will be dependent upon whether which one of your legs is a strong leg or power leg or any of that other stuff that we've talked about in previous videos. But for this philosophy, I need you to really grasp and understand that a major goal for the building of your business is finding these two business partners after you've built your diamond business. It's not about how fast you rank up. It's not about any of the other recognition possibilities, although they're all cool and you should go ahead and go after all of them. That's fantastic. But if you're here to build an income and your concern is how do I build an income, it starts right here. And it doesn't have to go beyond here for quite a while, because you can actually make it to the six-figure level right here. Diamond plus two business partners. So what I'm saying is it's not enough to have the two emeralds here, and it's also not enough to start ranking up, because you could add someone here who becomes a diamond, and they get their 8 people. So they've got a diamond, but then stay there. That's not going to generate the kind of volume that you need to get to this level of your team cycle bonus weekly payout, getting you to the six-figure income that we're talking about. In fact, you might have many of these, and I've seen that happen to many people. They become multi-star diamonds, but none of these diamonds are really business partners who are building as well as they are. They're simply holding diamond level spaces, and that's it. And that's cool. We want a bunch of those too, and that'll be good for you ranking up in the future. But again, if we're talking about generating income, you need to be focused on the number one goal, and that is diamond plus two business partners. Because that's where it starts, and that's where you get the potential to break through to this six-figure level. Okay? Now the speed at which you get there is going to depend upon the speed at which people build, and the speed at which maybe you have a power leg that might be pushing volume on one side. Everybody's a little bit different. But the underlying principle remains the same, in that this is the pathway that will bring you to this kind of an income. Why? Because these two business partners that you're going to place are going to do the same thing that you did. And that is, you're going to teach them diamond plus two as well. So they aren't going to just build a diamond that is 4 relatives over here and 4 friends over here who never do anything other than hold an active space that then makes this person a diamond, but does virtually nothing in terms of driving the kind of volume that you need to get to this level of income. But once you turn these, at least one on each side, and they may be your original emeralds, they may not. Maybe your spouse is an emerald up here that you turned on because you watched the video on the importance of bringing your spouse into the business. Maybe it's a friend over here who went Emerald and wants to bring in a part-time income, but that's as far as they want to go. Great, but I'm still looking for my two business partners, one on each side, because when they do Diamond plus 2, we're going to have 4 more diamonds coming into our business. Now, they're not our personally sponsored, and they're not ranking us up, but they are duplicating this process. And you can see how this in itself, once it starts to duplicate, has the much higher potential for driving the kind of volume that we need to reach the 6-figure level out of the team cycle bonus than purely or simply ranking up or simply focusing on retail growth, right? We want to do those things because they're part of our finding. Remember, I think a video or two ago when we were talking about seeking and cultivating business partners, and we talked about how we use the retail side of our business as a finding tool. So we want to do it, absolutely. We want to stay on pace, and go back and watch the video from phase 1 where I talk about what it means to be on pace. Success Club 5 to 10 every month. So there is life in the retail side of your business. Adding a new coach to your business, at least one every month, because we're seeking for our 2, and that's the way that we're going to find them, or the highest likelihood place that we're going to find them anyways. But back to our formula, what we're trying to get going here, and it only takes 2. If these people turn into 2 business partners, they duplicate the diamond plus 2 and have 2 strong diamonds themselves, here's what's going to start to happen. Volume is going to start to flow in a way that this little diamond here is actually able to reach a 6-figure level income. And that's without ranking up any further at all. However, here's what's going to happen. You will rank up, because when you're living by the diamond plus 2 formula, once you get your 2, you will instantly go to 2-star diamond. Okay? Now, you don't need to be 2-star diamond to earn the 6-figure income, right? But you will get there, because by definition, by bringing in 2 business partners and placing them one on each leg, who are going to follow the diamond plus 2 formula themselves, you will have 2 personally sponsored diamonds. You will become 2-star diamond, which then opens you to the potential of earning up to $4,000 a week in team cycle bonus. Okay? Now, we only need 2 to get to our 6-figure place, but now we just open the ceiling automatically to $4,000 a week, giving us a little bit of room for growth here. We're not a, 15-star diamond. We're not a, 10-time in a row elite coach. We're not a 70-month in a row success club. Although if you're building on pace, some of those things may fall in place for you as well as bonuses, as extras. But we don't want to get lost from the formula that's going to bring us to 6 figures if building income is our main goal. If building a business that's going to have a sustainable 6-figure business to allow the kinds of life change that I think everybody in this group is trying to get to, then we have to understand how to get there and not get lost chasing rabbits down holes, if that makes sense to you. So look what happened. We just became 2-star diamond through this process. And guess what happens at 2-star diamond? Well, if you watch some of the phase 1 videos, you know that at 2-star diamond, you get to open a clone business center. That's you. Get to open a new business center and place it anywhere you want. So here we go. I've I've now built my Diamond Plus 2. I automatically became 2-star Diamond because my 2 business partners pushed me there. I now can place a clone, that's me, anywhere I want in my business. Now, here's where you're going to want to go back, watch I think there's 2 or 3 videos in the phase 1 section where we talk about stacking and placement and some things to consider when you're building out your business at that level. I'm not going to go into detail on that stuff here, but go back and check that out so that you do that in an intentional way, in a purposeful way. But basically, I'm going to pick whichever is the weaker of these 2 legs in terms of volume driving, and I'm now going to put me under there, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to build under the Diamond Plus 2 formula again. Further ensuring, further solidifying my 6-figure income. Building depth that's going to drive further volume, and again, I figure out where I want to place that based on some of the stacking stuff and the placement stuff that we've talked about earlier. But for purposes of today, I'm now building depth and security. Because if this little diamond has the ability to generate $2,000 a week in team cycle bonus payout, the stronger I make this diamond, the deeper I drive the depth of my organization, then the more solid I make this income right here, the more dependable it becomes, the more sustainable it becomes, because it's now not based only on a house of cards, for lack of better terms, but it's not based upon people who are running to diamond and building just skeletons and ranking up in a fury to chase a number that is not built upon the backs of other business partners. Once you bring this into the formula, you realize that the way to drive security in an income sense for you in this business is supporting these partners to continue to grow their own businesses, supporting these partners that they've brought in, and sharing the philosophy so that it duplicates through your business. Now, does that mean that you stop at 2-star diamond? No, keep going. There's great things that happen at 5-star diamond, there's great things that happen at 10-star diamond, there's great things that happen at 15-star diamond. There's great things that can open up for you by qualifying for the elite program, becoming Success Club All-Star and Success Club Legend. All of those things have wonderful, wonderful attributes and amazing things that can be added to you as additional compensation, additional bonuses. But let's build the 6-figure business first and foremost. All of those other things will continue to come as you continue to grow, but you'll be growing off of a foundation that is solid, that's rock solid and dependable. Not on sands that are going to be shifting and moving and making you drop and fall. We don't ever want income to drop and fall. Once I've made it to Diamond Plus 2 and I'm earning a 6-figure income, I don't want the income to fall. I don't have any dependable income if it's going to fall on me all the time, right? Whereas if I'm just focusing on rank, if I'm just focusing on, say, quarterly bonuses, because again, if you've watched the earlier videos, you know that at 2-star diamond and 5-star diamond and 10-star diamond, there's some pretty cool quarterly bonuses that come in. Those are bonuses. Don't allow your income to depend upon you qualifying for those things. Go get those things as extras. But make sure your income, your weekly income, is dependent upon this principle, is dependent upon a solid foundation that will be long-term sustainable. And that comes from the business partners. Why have we been talking about sharing the business opportunity in these phase 2 videos? Why did I do a whole video talking about the importance of understanding the fundamental principle and goal as a network marketer of seeking business partners, of cultivating leaders and business partner leaders within your organization? It's because I grow my business through this formula. Diamond plus 2, and then keep repeating. Now, once you've got diamond plus 2, great, go for diamond plus 4, plus 6, plus 10. Fantastic. The more business partners you add, the better it gets. So all I'm saying to you here is that, especially from the beginning, and if you're a newer coach, or if you're a coach who's looking at your income and saying, wow, it's not really where I want it to be, it's not where I thought it would be, maybe you're a 2-star, 3-star, 5-star, who knows what, looking at your income saying, why isn't this different? It might be because of some of this. It might be because you blew past the diamond plus 2, didn't get that foundational piece, and therefore never filled in this potential. We don't need any higher rank than diamond to earn a 6-figure income in this business. That's it. That's as far as you need to go. Now, I'm not saying don't go further. Go for the stars. But let's make sure that when you get to the stars, you're earning an income that's commensurate to where you are. That you've built a foundation for a business that can last and that can sustain. And it starts with the foundation. And here's how we get that foundation. 2 business partners plus you building to diamond and sustaining your own diamond. Now, does that mean that we stop there? No, we never stop. Remember when we started phase 2, and I told you that you shouldn't enter phase 2 unless you've got all the phase 1 activities and procedures and systems up and running in your business, and your business is growing on pace. You're hitting Success Club 5 to 10 every single month. You're adding at least 1 new coach every single month. You're rank advancing every 60 to 90 days. That's the healthy pace that we want to be growing on. But what I'm saying to you today is you don't have to outrun that pace. And in fact, what I've seen happen all too often is that if you outrun that pace, you run the risk of not getting this foundation. Let's face it, it takes time to get business partners. It takes a little effort to get these business partners. It takes a little bit different kind of sharing to get these 2 business partners, right? So you're going to do some different things to get these 2 business partners that are going to possibly take away from some of the other things that you're doing, which is fine. I want a good, healthy balance in your business. That's why I say Success Club 5 to 10 every month and not Success Club 50 or 100. I mean, if you can do that, great, go ahead and do it. But ask yourself, are you generating only customers and only discount coaches by doing so without allowing for the time to develop true business partners? Because if your answer is yes, then I would suggest pulling it back a little bit, slowing that down a little bit to make sure that we're spreading the wealth around a little bit, right? And it doesn't mean that you're going to help any less people, right? In fact, by bringing in business partners, you're going to be able to reach more people. You're just going to be doing it more in a group effort, and you will be helping to build success all through your organization. If we're focused only in the retail world, then we build what we've called phase 1 success, right? We talked about that in some of the phase 1 videos. Personal success versus team success. and then ultimately organizational success. And if those terms don't mean anything to you yet, then please jump back into phase one to make sure that you catch yourself up to speed, because those are important things for you to understand as you build your business and as you direct the daily, weekly, and monthly activities that you're going to do in your business, okay? So, for wrap up, if you're here to build an income, and I think if you're in this group, then that's probably a yes. And if you're here to try to build a sustainable, dependable, six-figure level income, I'm saying to you today, diamond is your goal, plus 2 business partners. And I don't care what rank you are. Maybe you're 5 or 7 or 8-star diamond now. Ask yourself, do I have a diamond plus 2 foundation? Because it's not too late. You can still make sure that you bring that component into your business. The point here is understanding the importance of this component, the plus 2. And it only takes 2, by the way. Diamond plus 2. Teach it, duplicate it, have patience, will bring you here. Not to mention that you're going to be able to bring a clone of yourself down here or over here, wherever placement makes most sense to you, to continue driving the process. Because once you've learned how to do this, you can certainly come back and repeat it, right? And then once you do it down here, you get this guy to 2-star, and you get to do it again. And again and again and again, understanding that this is the process that's going to drive the income growth for you. Now naturally you will continue to rank up after that. And once you've got your foundation, then you can make the next goal, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star, whatever it's going to be. But at that point it will make sense, and it will have meaning in terms of your income building and the building of the strength of your business, okay? So let me close by saying, neither Beachbody nor Lucido Fitness Inc. promise anyone any particular level of success or income. The level of success or income that you achieve in this business is wholly dependent upon you, your own skills, and what you bring in terms of effort and diligence and so on and so forth. But what I can tell you is all the things that I'm sharing with you over here at the Bearcat Training Camp, including this principle and this formula, have been the backbone that have built my own business that is now way into the healthy 6-figure and approaching 7-figure a year place, with a 35,000 person downline, multiple people in the multiple star diamond level, multiple elite coaches, so on and so forth, all starting from the foundation and baseline piece of this simple principle. Diamond plus 2, repeat, repeat, repeat. Then once the foundation is built, then you can think about moving on from there. I hope that makes sense to you, and I wish you all the best of luck. I want to see every single person in this group reaching your goals. I want to see all of you earning the income that you want to earn, helping the numbers of people that you want to help, changing the amount of lives that you want to change, changing your own life in the way that you want to change it on all levels, mind, body, spirit, income, whatever it is. We're here to bring a wave of positive life change everywhere we can possibly bring it to. And it starts right here in our coaching family. So best of luck to each and every one of you. We'll see you next time.